everyone tells you to find a profitable day trader and copy exactly what they do. Take their setups, their entries, and learn to trade exactly like them. That's actually one of the worst things you can do for your own trading, and I'm going to break down exactly why. For example, a student who followed their mentor's strategy for months saw the exact same setup and still couldn't get consistent. It's because the setup was there, but the decision making underneath it wasn't. When you copy a trader's visible rules, that's only 10% of their trading. The other 90% is the discretion and decision making that they've built, and that's invisible. It's built from their screen time day trading, and that's something that you can't just teach. It takes time to learn. Entry rules, chart markups, daily bias, setting conditions, that stuff's all teachable. But the small things that your mentor avoids because he's seen it thousands of times fail, that stuff's not teachable. That takes time and discretion built on the charts. I'm going to make a bit of a real life example here. So let's say there's a seasoned driver who's driving down the highway, and that he can just tell that the car next to him is about to merge over into his lane. He can't really explain why. They just feel it. And that feel came from years of driving behind the wheel, not from somebody explaining to him why this person's going to merge, And applying that directly to trading, your trading mentor may take a trade in half, a quarter of the time that it takes you to take a trade, because they've seen this setup thousands and thousands of times, while you're still just learning. You don't have the same sort of pattern library as they have in trading. And it's not like they're hiding a secret from you. It's just that this only gets built from you putting in the reps. Psychologists have pointed out that people naturally judge themselves by comparing themselves to others around them. And with trading and success, this is very apparent. And when you're comparing yourself to somebody else in trading, there's no real way to judge the distance between you and them. Let's say two traders trade the exact same strategy for 5 months, and one trader is profitable and one trader is still break even. That doesn't tell you anything about how far apart they are. It just means one trader is gathering experience at a different pace. However, comparing can be good in some situations. Comparing yourself this month to yourself last month is useful feedback. But comparing yourself to somebody else's timeline in trading is going to do nothing but harm you. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I can teach you guys how to build discretion, because I can't. It takes time, but I'm going to give you a 4-step process to kind of help start to build discretion. First, you need to start mechanical. You need a model and you need specific rule-based entries before you can develop any instinct. Instinct is what rules turn into after enough repetition. Second, you need to log more than just the outcomes. Don't just say if you won or lost on the day. Track your emotions and what you felt before and during the trade. And over months, this will definitely help you out. This is a really big one. Number 3, notice what you're drawn to. If you know you're consistently better with continuation setups rather than reversals, then double down on continuation setups rather than forcing reversals. And fourth, expect your instincts to diverge from other traders. As you build your own discretion, you're going to be taking different trades because everybody sees the market differently. It's not you going off track, it's you building your discretion as you're supposed to. Here's a quick example. Let's say a trader notices that they're consistently better at taking continuation trades during London rather than reversals during New York session. Instead of forcing themselves to be equally good at both, they just double down on the one that's working, because that's what their data shows, and that's exactly what's important in trading. Building discretion in trading is almost like learning a new language. You don't get fluent by memorizing the grammar rules. You get fluent by living in the environment long enough for it to click for you. And you're not just building a trading strategy. You're building yourself, a person who can sit with uncertainty long enough for discretion to grow. Let's say there's 2 traders with identical technical knowledge. One trader gives up after a week and jumps to a new strategy. The other stays disciplined and treats that losing week as more data under their strategy. That second trader is going to be the trader that succeeds and develops real discretion in their trading. So here's something I want you to do. Every time you win or lose or even don't take a trade, write down one thing in your journal that you noticed on your own. And see if eventually the same outcome will come from the same thing happening during your trading day. Because you see, the goal was never to trade exactly like the person that taught you. It was to use their perspective as a starting point for building yourself as a trader. Comment one pattern you've consistently seen in your own winning trades, and subscribe for more. Also, if you guys are looking to talk with me about anything trading related, you can join my trading Discord, which is linked in the bio of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.